Party, party, join us, party, join us, join us. Turn him down just a little bit. The whole ordeal. I don't know why it needs to be a whole ordeal. There you go. Something like that. Sure. Oh. Probably have like oh, that's where it goes. Don't know why it needs. Right there would suffice. What happens if I do it again? Oh, it goes right there again. Okay. Cool. I don't need that. Don't need that. Record a video, editing a video. I can edit the video of editing video. I'm sure everybody that has ever done that has made that exact joke. Like 97% certain. So I know an intro thing too. What should I do for like a live stream intro thing? I don't know. But you over there. You right there. I guess like that. Hey, the Playing Tiger. Welcome. Doing some video editing. Huzzah. Because I haven't really been doing anything for a while. Thanks for the alert, though. And I do have alert command on YouTube. You ever look down and like the thing that you know exactly how it looks different? Weird. Look down on my keyboard and the keys look like they're sitting at an angle for some reason. Going crazy. That goes away. Nope, just me. I should come up, I was just talking to myself, I should come up with like a little intro thing. I don't know what the heck I do for a live stream intro though. I've got... this guy. Which... Kaboosh. Is the intro to the videos. That doesn't work for a live stream. Just do an intro that's just me staring at the camera like, what should I do for an intro? Then it just repeats. I like that. I might do that. Oh yeah, fun's the word. Yes. Video editing, fun. I wish I made the money to pay an editor, honestly. It's so boring. So I do it on live streams half the time. This is so boring. Okay, so... Okay, so... I guess we need to do... How do I want to do this? That's the question. I don't really know. I know I've already named these, but I don't know if that's how I want to do it. Long and short. Because what I'll probably do is take the long one, drop it into the short timeline, and then cut it where I want it, and then time-lapse some things and just stop at relevant points with markers, chapter markers. But that's just with like the rebuild bits. I don't know. Do I want to do removal and then rebuild? I don't have footage of putting it back together because I didn't put it back together. Somebody else put it back together because I didn't have time. I had to leave. So they had to do it the next day. Which is sad, because I don't like getting in the middle of somebody else's job, and I don't like it if someone generally gets in the middle of my job, because then stuff gets lost, you don't know where stuff is, because you didn't take it apart, etc., etc. So... I guess what I should first do... Let's do this. Let's make... removal. So I want to have a single clip that I drop into trans removal so that I can cut it as an individual clip and do time lapses off of that. So what I need to do right now is removal cleanup, which is removing all the dead space, the bits where I'm walking away, taking a drink, doing something else, whatever, you know, finding tools, whatever it may be. So, this guy, no. This guy, yes. What is this? Moving. Alright. Moving trans. This is 0. Put that in there. That's 4. I should put the numbers in the front. Is what I should. 3. Oh, there's a diag first. Okay, delete that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to change projects. We're going to rename these with the numbers at the front. So 0. No, we're not. Because that disorganizes them in the folder. Patriot 0. No. I need a naming scheme. Or this. Okay. So now we can just rename these with numbers 0 through 9. And then I can use that in resolve. Yes. Okay, so where's diag? 0. Okay, removing 1. Moving 2. Moving 3. Removing 4. I don't know where I want to put that guy. I guess we'll do 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Like that. Okay. Now we're going to open this project and it's going to be all broken. That's fine. As we delete all of that, there's nothing in the timeline anywhere, so that's good. Then we take all of these and put them in there. Like that. And of course, resolves like, oh, what order do you want them in? Numerical order? No, 4, 2, 8, 1, 7, 3, 0, 5, 6, 9. Yes. Resolve. Thank you. Can you reorganize these? No. 9. I don't know why it doesn't organize them. Can you organize them? No. Why not? I mean, I guess I could start using bins. So, video. Audio, that's separate. Timelines. Animations. So what we'll do then is we'll take these and we'll cut. We'll put them in here. And then this. We're gonna go in here. And then new bin will have cards. This goes in. Paste. No paste. No paste. Of course. There. Kind of like that. Huzzah. Boop 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 boop. Okay, where's my I don't see. Wait. Huh? Why doesn't it tell me that there? That's silly. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do this. There we go. Unlock that right there. Dang it, Lily.
What's up, Ross? That code doesn't change.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have Lily on the other screen. If you guys hear Lily through the mic, let me know. I don't think it's going through cable. I should check that. Okay. So no, it'll be, if you guys hear it, it'll be louder stuff when Lily screams.
Yeah.
I've been going for 17 minutes. I was here first. Oh.
How long it can live? I don't think it'll be long.
Okay, so I kind of wish I could do. Can I do Firefox always on top? I mean, I guess I don't need to type in the chat, right? So, like, not a huge deal. I could put Lily on headphones. I could do that. But, let's get back. We haven't even done, it's been 20 minutes and I haven't done anything. Okay, so, timelines. Removal cleanup. I also need a... Literally, like, #2 favorite streamer. So, removal, I need to put, I also need a diag. And then when I start recording audio, oh, that's gonna be fun. Because then I gotta mute Stream. Which is sad, because I like Lily. If your hand's bigger than your face, you have cancer. Okay, so let's do... Okay, so... Put this in here. This is going to be diag. So, we can take and... Where's the point where I start disassembling things? Right there. So it doesn't need to be perfect, but cut that and delete that. Okay. I don't know why I did a capital there. I kind of wish I could. Okay, so we kind of want to start there. Okay. Take it up, take it up, take it up, up. Take it up, take it up, take it up, up. Don't need my hand. Or my fat face. Go like there-ish. There. We don't need those to have audio. And then I don't think any of the rest of this has audio either, other than leaving the mic plugged in. Yeah, I think I just unplugged the mic here. Yeah, I just unplugged the mic there. Means it doesn't need... We can get rid of that. Okay. And then what am I doing here? And this starts taking it apart, right? Ah, don't need that. Sweet. Diag is done. Okay, so now we need removal, which gets diag. No, I don't need to do that because I'm going to put it in another timeline, remove the audio that way. So I can leave the audio here and just do cuts. That's fine. I need one. One. And then 2. And then 3. 4. And 5 starts the rebuild, right? Yeah. Okay. So, now we've got to cut all of this 7.5 hours. Holy crap, Spackle. All because of... I want to see... So I need to find... what runs? Diarrhea. The diarrhea? Okay. Okay, I don't need this. Okay, so like here-ish. And this is gonna be rough cuts. Okay. And we just fast forward through. Oh, 7. I'm interested. I want to get this done, and I want to put a timer over top of it for all the work that I actually did, and figure out how long it took. this thingamajigger. Wait. Hold on. What the hell is all that? Okay, so we get that out. Don't need to move that. Why is this so slow? Holy crap. Why is it? Okay, well, that's going away. Oh, can I... Is there a way to play back at a slower speed? You play back at a slower speed? So no. The answer is no. That sucks. Okay. Oh, how did I think because I was in a hurry. There's no way I'm publishing that. They're like... Yeah, it moves every 4 frames? What? What? Hold on. What frame rate is this? Where's the... No. No, what is the project? Project's at 60. So every 2 frames, I should have a single frame of this moving. Unless I had to bump up the exposure because the shop was not crazy bright. Crap. I didn't even think about that when I was recording it. I didn't even check it. I left it on auto. I figured it was bright enough. Oh, crap spackle. That's gonna be fun. Okay, well, that's coming out of there. What I'll probably do is end up saving that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to find a frame where that is mostly clear-ish. I'm moving around so much it's not even funny. What the hell? Okay. Yes. Uh, for that, right? After that. Yeah. Somewhere in there. Is it fusion? No, not fusion. It's that one. Really interesting to me is if you're really good with like spatial reasoning, you can look at these color analysis scopes and get the full image. You can see the full image in this. Really interesting to me. There's a hair on my cup. What I need to do is, this is going to be still, and then we're going to cut it out. I put this. How do I use this in the timeline? Huh? What? Can I do this? No. How do I have to export it and then re-import it? No. No. Right? No. I think I do. Images. Patriot transmission. And then bracket. Export. Okay. Frustrated grunt. Hmm. So, what am I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Neat. Good network drives. Cool. Okay. Pull that out. And then we're gonna cut there. That's me investigating. Oh, no. Not me investigating. Yeah, why is this? Hold on. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. But why does it look slow? Oh. Exposure. It is slow. It's only running at like 20 FPS. It's okay, it's gonna get time lapsed. Probably won't notice it. Pull that. Pull that. Get rid of that. Cut there. That hurts my brain. Hello from India. I am fat. Old dad joke, I think. Huh. I wasn't paying attention. How goes it? Do we want investigation? Pulling the bracket. Want that. we want looking at things? Question. This is... That's better camera. I don't know what the heck I was doing a second ago. Gotta pull... Yeah, pull stuff, pull stuff. Gotta pull stuff. This is useful information, so we've got to keep it. Or does it become not useful information? So we'll probably take... No, because I'm going to have to do some zooming in later anyways. We'll leave that. Yeah, I guess we'll keep that. We'll cut it out later. Stuff out, taking stuff out, stuff out, taking stuff out. I don't even know. Can't even see my VU meters. I need a third monitor. I don't know where the heck I'd put it. I know where I need it to go. I need it to go up above monitor number 1. Or monitor. I guess it could go on top of the desktop. I don't know. What is this? Dead space. We don't want no dead space. You don't need no stinking dead space. Wait. Keep doing that. Aha. Keep right over right. And then I'm looking, pulling on some stuff. How's it? We don't need that. I smell tacos. Why do I smell tacos? Like there-ish. Don't need that. That's more dead space. Crap. Okay, well, let's that out. There. Do 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 do. Unplug wire, get it out of way. And then there's dead space. Guten Tag, Sana. How you doing? Why do I keep seeing... I swear I keep seeing my chat jumping around. Really weird. Yes, yes it is, Lily. That's good. What you doing today? Anything interesting? Anything fun? Yeah, so exactly depends on what you call fun. I've got, because video editing is so incredibly boring, and I don't have any guarantees that I'll have people in chat the entire time. I've got Lily the Bun up on a stream and watching her, and then so I've got this one. So these are the videos that I have to edit. And I always put the name of what I'm doing as the first thing, so I know like what's grouped together, so I don't have to use folders. I'm using a folder for this one because numbering became easier for videos. But like all of this stuff, you can see 2, 5, 10, 23, I recorded these. 723, I recorded that. Holy, a year ago. I have footage in here from a year ago that I haven't done anything with. So yeah, and some of this stuff, like, I could do some editing and get some of these things and get them shipped out. I've been like, yeah, we got that guy. I think this actually is this footage, which I'm done with. I just haven't, I mean, I can check it, double check it, make sure. Yeah, these I'm done with. The last one was Red Sand Abode, one of Lily's track packs. So I can actually delete that and delete the file, the video, because I'm done with it. That looks like Cyrillic. Also, hello. Welcome to the boringness that is me editing video. It's so boring, I started a stream about it. So, we're in here. Return to the word that I'm probably gonna butcher. Looks Klingon. I know it's not. Relia? and Sky Temple. Those guys, I suspect. Yeah, I need to get back into Zape because I've been addicted to Delta V for the past couple of weeks. So I've got... Look at this is stupid. I've got 141 hours. And I got it on... July 1st. 24 days. And I've got 141 hours in it. So I'm not addicted. Not at all. Yeah, the Y, I don't know if it's supposed to be E or Y. And being... I don't know what language that is, or what language it might be derived. It's probably some made-up language, no? From some sci-fi or some fantasy fiction thing. Yes, resolve. I wanted to go all the way back there. Okay. But for some reason it looks Klingon to me. Because Klingon has a lot of hard consonants put up against each other with apostrophes. Funnily enough, I was actually designing my own alphabet, which would subsequently have become its own language, in the effort to... It's out in the garage. There's a hair. Yeah. In an effort to remove the possibility of writing characters backwards. I wanted characters to be symmetrical across the vertical line of symmetry. So I came up with a character set, and I just recently looked at it again, because you should always go back and check these things, and it I have a sound in there twice, so I need to remove that, but then I need to devise some others. So the idea is that all sounds that can be made by a combination of other sounds don't exist as a character, as an individual character. You just put the characters together. It's a truly phonetic language, right? Because, like, an issue I have with, say, English. I don't know if the German pronunciation of characters follows suit, but the Latin, i.e. English character set, the letter C and the letter S can both make the S sound. The letter C and the letter K and the letter Q and the letter X can all make the K sound. And it's like, why do we have characters that make the same sound? It's absurd. I figured out what sounds are individual sounds that the human mouth can make without pops, clicks, or whistles or anything that requires some form of skill. Also, there are no glottals. There's no voice. So you can whisper the entire character set, and every character is unique. Because it's, what if people don't have a voice box, but they can whisper? You know, account for that. Oh, some kind of eldritch horror type of thing. I got you. So we need to figure out... Okay, so... this bit where my fat ass is in the way, we can just cut that out. We don't need fat ass in the way. Also, that's just me investigating. So, doing stuff. Yeah, this was all trying to remove the shifter cables. So like, you can cut there. And I just had to get the right angle on it because they were kind of a pain to pop off. They just pop on and pop off. And yeah, exposure of the camera and the brightness of the light. Like, that light is not even all that bright. Wait. That is doing work, so keeping. This is getting rid of. And yeah, I need to sit down with Zivisef at some point because I had this really stupid idea for yeah, Lovecraft, which is I think where Eldritch horrors originated, right? H.P. Lovecraft's writings. Dude was nuts. Lots of LSD, I imagine. Well, at the time it wouldn't have been LSD, it would have been shrooms or something, I don't know. But lots of hallucinogenics, I would suspect. Okay, so pull that off of there. Shaky video. Very shaky video. Oh, pulled that off of there. But yeah, I need to get with Zivisef because I had this idea of Owl Plague plays an Owl Town, some track with owls and theme, you know, an owl themed track. So Owl Plague plays whatever track that's owl themed, and Owl City is playing in the background. Because I like Owl City. I like their music. Good stuff. What? Am I not a dude? I'm confused. Yeah. Bell housing bolts. Bell housing bolts. Transfer case. He knows Sana. He's just being a Colin. Okay, so we need that. We don't need this camera moving around stuff. Pulling tools off. Don't need that. We can do lift. Patriot, actually. But it's saying, yeah, same thing. This guy. So, I don't know if let me find out real quick. Lily mute so I can think. Pause this guy, and then OBS or Resolve is not going out cable. Okay, so can you? Where's? Huh? Audio. Output. Voice meter Vio. Vio should be going to cable. Oh, auxiliary. Auxiliary should be going to cable. Auxiliary should be going to both. I don't know why it wasn't. Okay. So, okay. I want you to listen to the sound that this Jeep is making. Okay? There's a sound. I don't know how loud it's going to be. We want that to be... I'm going to turn you guys up over here a little bit. We're going to mute the mic for a second because it's... Yeah, that. So, yeah, that's probably not good. What it was so these things have the manual transmissions. Apparently, have a very common problem where the rear main shaft bearing will fail at like 60,000 miles. And this job took me 3 weeks. Partially because I was only doing 2 days a week. But partially because I was doing midnight stuff, because it was 105 during the day and shop with no climate control whatsoever. No. So what I'm gonna do is there's gonna be 3 videos. One's gonna be the whole thing, which is removing the transmission, putting it on the table, disassembling it, doing the bearings that we had the tools to do and or could get the tools to do in a reasonable amount of time. There's 2 bearings that we did not replace because we couldn't get a tool to do them within like a couple of days. It would have taken a couple of weeks for the tool that I needed. So we didn't do those. It's for... This isn't for customers, technically. This is for, I can say that. So it's for a used car lot. So the idea is get the thing fixed enough that it's safe to drive. We're not fixing every single thing. It's not a rebuild. It's not a restoration. We're not going fully through it. You're selling the vehicle for about $8,000, and me doing this work alone is at least $1,200 worth of that. So like, you can't really do that many other things to the vehicle to be able to sell it and still make a profit, right? And the guy that owns the place, he's super honest, super upfront. He's not one of those, slap it on the roof, it's mint kind of things. He tells people stuff is wrong with this thing. It's a used car. You're buying a used car. It needs other things done, but the shop makes the vehicles safe to drive. That's the requirement. Anything else is on the customer, right? So that's what we were doing here, because there's no way, like, there's no way you would have driven this. Like, it would have just, especially given the way most people operate manual transmissions these days, like, there's no way you could have given this to a customer and expected it to last any amount of time. So that goes up and it's kind of sitting there, so we'll just chop it there. Well, I guess we don't need to. But we can chop it after taking the wheel off. Because there's a long pause. And yeah, so there is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 23, 24 hours of footage that I need to cut down into video 1, whole job, video 2, the full transmission teardown rebuild, the bits that we rebuilt, mind you. We didn't do the synchros, we didn't do the shifter assembly, we didn't do any of that. It was just replacing the bearings. And then a short version of replacing the bearings that shows just like the important bits inside the transmission. Right? So that's all this really is. But I need to cut it all down, and doing this is super boring. Also, Miriam always wanted to do what? The transmission in a Jeep? I don't recommend it. I cannot tell you. So, of this 24 hours of footage, I spent one night, I spent 6 hours trying to figure out the correct order of operations to reassemble this transmission. And I'll tell you, whoever designed this thing, I can't say the things that I wish upon them on stream. They are terrible people. They should not be designing cars. Because I can understand some things on automobiles that are designed for the purposes of manufacturing. You design things to make it simple to put together. I can understand where you design things for the purposes of repair, where it's designed to be specifically easy to repair. I get that. This is neither of those. The way you have to, the only method I can see in the factory for assembling this transmission is the same way that I had to do it. Granted, they have large presses and you know, big jigs and tools and what have you to do this stuff, but the order of operations is going to be the same. What you have to do, and you wouldn't, anybody that knows anything about manufacturing would never design it this way. So I don't think that's it either. I used to think that. I used to be on the same side as most other techs, where it's, I believe that engineers design this to be intentionally obtuse and to be purposefully time consuming. I don't believe that to be the case looking at this. What I think happened is, so in large corporations, what happens all the time, it's not a sinister cabal necessarily to screw the technician, to screw the end user. What it is it's cost saving techniques, right? So you have a big company, right? And you have an engineering department. Let's say this engineering department, for the sake of numbers, has 10 engineers. Of those 10 engineers, 4 of them have been there for a long time, 4 of them have been there for a few years, and 2 of them are interns. Okay? Because you need to replace the people who are going to leave at some point, and you need to be training people on the way that you do your business, the way you operate. You always need to have fresh eyes, you always need to have some old eyes. That's how you do it. What ends up happening is the accounting department comes down to management of various places and says, hey, we're making this product, we're making this much on it, and we're paying this much to people to produce it, to design it, to build it, etc., etc. Electric bills for the facilities, all of that. They look at all these numbers and say, we need to cut this much expenditure so that we can stay above board, so we're not losing more money than we're making, right? And that's business. What ends up happening, however, is nobody really sits down and intelligently chooses workforce cuts based on the business standpoint. They base it on financial standpoint only. So what they do is they cut 3 of the 4 guys that have been there for a very long time, 2 of the guys that have been there for not a very long time, for a couple of years, and then you're left with 1 guy that's been there a long time who now has all this workload put on him from the other 3 that have been there forever. You have 2 guys remaining that have been there a couple of years that still aren't fully read up to how everything needs to be done, now fitted with more workload because of the guys that have left, and then the 2 interns, because the interns are paid dirt. So we can keep them on, they can learn. The problem is now you're going to have 2 or 3 generations of product, while these 2 sets of people are still learning that this guy is alone designing everything. Or maybe they fired all 4 of the guys that made all the money, that knew what they were doing. That's why they made the money in the first place. Because they knew what they were doing. So you've gotten rid of all of that experience and all of that knowledge and all of that know-how that says, hey, this works in the real world and this doesn't. And what you're left with is people who have no idea what they're doing. They're kind of just making it up as they go along. And the camera's pointed at the floor for some reason during all of this. That's all going to get cut out, I guess. Which is going to screw up my timer. No, it's not. We're going to leave it. We're leaving it. But yeah, so the order of operations on this thing is you have... We'll see it if you guys are hanging around by the time we get down there. It's going to be a while. But you have... In transmissions, you have the gear pack. It's a cartridge of sorts. You could consider it a cartridge. So you have the gear pack. What the heck am I doing when the camera's not pointing at anything? Oh, okay. So you have the gear pack, and what you should do is you should have the case half sitting on the bench, or on the jig, or on the whatever, and you press the bearings into the case half from the inside. You then put your gear pack down into the bearings, and they should just slide right in. They shouldn't be loose, but they should just slide right into the bearings fairly easily. Maybe you have to tap them a little bit, but they should be snug-ish. But when lubed and the bearing warmer than the shaft ends, the races, they should just go right together. Okay? You then have bearings on the other case half the same way. And you have shims underneath the shafts that put them at the right height for bearing preload and gear mesh. That's the point of shims in a transmission, right? Is to make sure the gears mesh to each other correctly at the right spots for wear characteristics, and so that when you assemble the case, you have the shafts are tight, they don't move laterally back and forth in the bearings, but neither are they bound up and tight, both of which scenarios are going to cause excessive wear. That's not what this transmission is. When we get to it, you will see. You put... So the bearing on both the main shaft and the counter shaft are pressed onto the main shaft and the counter shaft. They then sit in the outside, gently sit. They are not by any means snug at all. They sit sort of in the outside of the case. So you have your gear set in a jig. You put your case half down on top of the gear set, such that there's this alignment slug on the 5 synchro, that the alignment thing is what aligns the shaft to the case. And then you press your bearings onto the shafts. It's mind-bogglingly absurd. I think Puppy wants to come inside. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go let the puppy inside. Come on. In my face. But yeah, so they designed this thing so that you sandwich the case half, the rear case half, between the gear pack, the bearings. And that is just completely, utterly, and absolutely idiotic. I don't know who, and you gotta think, like, when they were doing this, they were designing this, at least 4 people, at the very, very least, 4 people worked on designing this transmission. All 4 of these people had to look at this and say to themselves and to each other, this is a good design. I forgot, are we, okay. We cut all that out. We need to go back. So, this is video showing bolts, which ignore that because I was wrong. Pull out the CV axles. Pull out the drive shaft and the transfer case. And pull out that motor mount that you can't really see because I didn't bring the light with me. And then back on the tripod. I kinda wish these webcams had the image stabilization a little bit. I know why they don't. They're webcams. They sit on a monitor and they don't move. They shouldn't need to have image stabilization. But the webcams are very useful because they're very small. And people are like, oh, why don't you go to GoPro? Okay, guy, spend the $450 and buy me a GoPro, and I will use it. Like, they're not cheap. These webcams are $50? Like, come on. Come on, guy. Is this... okay. So, yep, pulling out the Hoosier Whatsits. And pulling out the whatchamacallit. all going to be time-lapsed. Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion it's less sinister cabal and more profiteering and simple lack of experience. And I spent a good 2 hours trying to remove the lower ball joint before I thought to myself, well, rust, duh. Let's do the strut instead. Which I should have done the strut in the first place. I should already have known that, and I did know that, and I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to have to redo the alignment, because pulling the strut changes the camber, and I didn't want to have to do that. But yeah, you can look out the windows and the door there and see that it's dark nighttime. So yeah, to do all that we had to take the brakes off. Yeah, and this whole thing is, oh, that's zoomed out as far as it'll go. Nice. So it's all of this right there. So yeah, we've already pulled 40 minutes out of it. Sweet. Also, my nose itches. I don't know why my nose itches. I need to go blow my nose. Also, I'm going to bring this back up. And then unmute Lily. If you guys can hear Lily and it's annoying, let me know. Because she's not coming through cable, but the microphone might pick her up because the center speaker is right there and the mic's like literally right beside it. But gives me something to occupy the lesser parts of my brain while I'm doing this and nobody's chatting in the in-between times, because that happens in streams quite frequently. In between times. Not a complaint. Simply, oh, you. Simply an observation and a statement. Yeah, and look at this. Look at. Okay, so this is pulling the brake pads. Pulling the brake pads out of the hardware. Brake pads should just flop around inside the hardware. They should be loose, because that's the only way they really work.
We have completed our goal.
Look at this. Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. That hammer probably weighs a good 8 pounds. And I'm not small. I'm not weak.
We got red, blue, and green. Now we just need CMY.
Look at that.
He just needs
Look at that.
CMY. Oh, well, CMY.
How do you...
M and Y. Or CMY.
Insanity. How does that even happen? I don't even know.
Let's see what the signal is.
I mean, I do know. I know exactly what happened. More one of those people that are doing things that have no business doing them. And they're getting paid to do them. Because this, I drove this machine over to the shop. It was terrifying. I'm leaving that face in there, by the way.
I don't know what that was, but I don't like it. It's not the doom signal.
You could hear me say it.
But it's,
There's no audio, but you can hear me say it.
ready? Yeah. I have it. Like, you don't understand how much is in this game. I've not seen everything. I don't think anyone has. No, that's... Man. Booker is... How do you say that? Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, look, look,
Sorry,
look
I
at,
don't know how to say your name.
look at, that's crazy.
How'd you hear about us?
Leaving all that in too.
Welcome to the borough.
I've never seen myself make that face. Like I've never looked at myself while making that face. It's hysterical, actually. I love that face. I want to print that face out and put it on a t-shirt. The things you learn about yourself when you start streaming and recording video.
Who the fuck put my garbage can with them? It's mine.
But yeah, suffice it to say, we replaced the front pads and rotors and hardware because of that. I think there's a bit where I pull the rotor off too, or I show the rotor on the camera. Like, it's nuts. Yeah, even at freaking midnight, sweating myself. Freaking hot.
That mushroom was not out there.
Okay, so some of this we can get rid of. Like, we don't need
Outside and did not see that mushroom.
that.
In the room.
No.
Don't like that caps.
Oh, we can cut it there, I guess.
Check, see if there's any more anywhere on the base.
So a bunch of this we don't need. Like just me looking at it and wondering what the heck is going on.
Believe it or not. I haven't seen the worst one. But there is a mushroom out there that
Okay, this is removing the strut bolts. Also, might I impress upon you my dislike and distaste at McPherson struts? I dislike McPherson struts. Oh, so very much.
Bucket, reveal your mysteries. How did you get outside?
Okay, well. Too fast. Probably like there. Get rid of that.
And leave the bucket there. I'm watching you.
And yeah, it's a shot of my back, but it's still work performed.
What happened with that? The buckets are cursed. Like, actually cursed. Every bucket in this game is possessed. It's not uncommon to lose a bucket and have it appear on another side of a wall like a day later. They're fucking possessed. Kind of funny. I'm waiting for it.
That's a lot of dead space. I don't know why it's a lot of dead space. Watching it in reverse is cursed.
I don't know how long I'm going, but if she's alive, I might rate her out.
Taking stuff off. Okay. Don't need me looking like a weirdo staring at the thing. Almost done with the first clip though.
Yes, I organized my trash.
Trying to take out the ABS sensor, wheel sensor, but it was, the plastic was rusted in somehow. Like, it would not budge, which means to replace it, you're probably gonna have to drill it out, honestly. So I didn't want to screw with it too much.
Crap when you need it.
But I spent like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes trying to pull it out gently,
Last one is rubber.
which I'm gonna leave in because it's still work time.
You have rubber strap. I don't think I have any left.
Okay, well that's
You don't get a lot of rubber.
dead space. And this is the reality of working on a car, right? It's not every moment you're sitting there doing exactly the thing. It's sometimes you're stopping and trying to figure out how the heck you're supposed to do the thing. Because there is no manual. There is, but you can't get your hands on it feasibly, reasonably. This is why the right to repair movement has taken up so much steam and power and motion. Also, this isn't a shop for like customers to come in and sit and wait and
It's hard to say.
pick their car up as soon as it's done kind of thing. This is a shop for the purpose of selling cars. Like, he doesn't send it to other people to have it done. Saves him money owning this building and doing the work himself as the business. That's the end of that one. Sweet. That means we can chop all of that out.
Oh, I'm starving.
And I think that's when I went to go get something to drink, so I ended the recording. Oh! That's one clip down. How much of that did I use? Some bits. There's some large sections cut out. Okay. Making progress. Yeah, this is another day, obviously. Wait, what? Is this? Huh? Oh, this was the first day. Okay. I mixed up the ordering of the things.
Nah, I don't normally listen to black metal. That's why I haven't heard of them.
So we might not even use this
Hard rock,
clip at all.
kind of heavy metal, so like
'Cause this was diagnosing, but I think I forgot to plug in the mic,
that.
so I realized the whole thing was pointless anyway. Or I plugged in the mic and the recording ended. That's what happened. I plugged in the mic and I was doing the like I did a little bit ago, and the recording ended. And that center cap was not even being held on by anything. I just pulled it right off the freaking wheel. I was like, yeah, we're not putting that back on.
Like, I like this, but this is a little heavy for me. Okay, you have fun. Take care. Thank you again for the follow. Have a fantastic day.
So we're gonna stick this in with the other thing. So we're gonna use this. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. No, bad.
This is good music.
Okay, so we're gonna start here. Look at that. We just deleted like 20 minutes of footage.
We have a visitor, Chad.
And then
You know what we do with visitors?
freaking crazy. That is insanity. Yeah, this thing didn't stop for crap. It
Get out of here.
was terrifying.
Thought you stand up. Mannequin over here doing tricks.
So I don't think, yeah, I don't think there's anything else we want to do with that. We just want to have that. Of course, the door open in the back. That's lovely.
Come on. Get you.
So like that. And then probably the rest of this clip's just going to be nonsense.
Doesn't this sound like something just swung a crowbar at me? It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen. Surfer's almost back. Then we can give her her head pat. Shredding the mannequins. There she is.
Yep, that's exactly what this day is. This day is I set up the thing and plugged, as soon as I plugged the mic in, I didn't notice it happened, but as soon as I plugged the mic in, OBS just shut off. Don't know why. So right about there. Yep. So
We closed down via
this clip needs to go. Where's the bit with the brakes?
Put us back on chatting.
Right there. Yes, I wanted like all of that. Thank you. This is brakes.
There we go.
We're gonna cut that. Then
Put in the latest.
there's the brake stuff. Oh, right there. Just like that. Okay, and then it'll switch and I can be like, this is the driver's side. Before we did this, we already knew this was an issue. It was getting done anyway. Blah, de blah, de blue, de blah, de bleep, blah, blue. Also a pulso. Go, boom, boom. I want to open this thing. I saw Charles Cornell, and for some reason my brain went to Chris Cornell. I'm like, Chris Cornell's gone. Oh, that's not what I want.
It did. And that should be free.
Board? I want dashboard. Stand by.
What? So,
Dashboard.
what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you guys something like 15 minutes.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna minimize that.
Right there.
Okay. Okay.
Works exactly like song requests, just shouldn't cost channel points. So go ahead, throw things in. Rick, thank you for that alert, man. Let me actually pull you up. I saw you go live.
Okay, so what is this one? Now this is the continuation. Pulling all that apart. Okay. So
Come on, guys. Now's your chance to put any music in there. Even Mimi music. Don't let Lemmy be the only one putting song in. Gone.
Uy, 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 uy. Mis pantalones en fuego.
Yes, you can do Spotify links. It works exactly like song requests, just doesn't cost channel points.
Delete the thing. So the video is shorter. Still trying to pull that ABS sensor out, and it should just pull straight out. Pull the bolt, pull straight out. Easy peasy, lemons and squeezies. But nope, 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 nope.
That thing is
Stand by. I have to go potty.
Gone, your time is up.
You're gonna stare at me making a stupid face. Look at that stupid face.
This is anyone lurking in chat can ask. Why is my model working?
lettuce, tomato. Oh, oh, blanket for my feet. And then, this is stuff we wanted, right? Yeah. Stuff we want. Bunch of dead space. Okay. So
Also gonna let me do this real quick and add the Discord. Also, Lem, you are still free to join VC.
get rid of the dead space. I like the bits of me looking at the camera. I think it's funny. Oh. Burp. Purples. You know what I just thought of also?
Lemmy, this is for anyone to just flood a playlist. Not all of them are gonna make it on the playlist. Some of them I'll probably say no to. No, go wild. You guys probably have like 10 more minutes. Somewhere in the neighborhood. 10, 12 more minutes.
That won't be in there.
I don't know how, but they found these a fantastic fucking band. Oh my god, Willow. Satisfaction, good song, good song. Legend of the Red, oh no! Are you just going through fucking value set again? Oh my god. Willow, do exclamation SSR. So you don't use all your channel points.
Marling, that's her name. Laura Marling.
That's a pie. Ow!
What the heck was that guy's name? I'm an asshole.
No can.
What the heck was his name? Let's see if it finds it. Dennis Leary. There you go.
Jam
What's some other trolley songs? What's a trolley song?
Let me pull Gladiator because that's not what you requested, Lem.
Was it Exhibit or was it Ludacris?
Oh god, you guys already have a huge
Ludacris. Okay.
I've added 2.
Oh, bitch. Get out the way.
good one. Melancholy Hill.
Yes.
Gorillas is good. Oh my god! I may have given you guys too much power. I may have given you guys too much power. Holy shit. Is that the one you wanted? Or no? Or I think it's set to 10 minutes. So you can't put any half-an-hour songs.
Aw. So no.
Giving you too much power. Again.
Airplane.
Oh, none of this playlist is going to match. This playlist is going to be so wild.
Jefferson Starship, Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Airship, whatever the hell they call themselves. Or they changed their names like 6 times.
Have you seen my lights? Egypt Central does White Rabbit too.
Oyster Cult.
Might be better. I've heard both. Blue Oyster Cult. Good. Now we're getting into my territory here. Classic rock. And now we're back to things I don't recognize. Fire trucks on fire. Ah, yes. Wonderful.
Who did Billy buy you? Jim Reeves?
That's an old song.
Jim Reeves, yeah. Okay. King of the Road. Who's King of the Road? Remember who the hell did
I don't think you were much cool.
Roger Miller? Oh yeah.
Think you're gonna have to retry yours for it.
Good stuff.
ERP. Oh no. Hello, how you doing? It's going to be on shuffle. Don't worry.
Yes, I know.
If you're wondering what's going on, I have given chat too much power. I've enabled the code SSR for people to just for free add songs into a queue. We're gonna listen to these songs, or at least part of the songs, and then as a community decide if they go on the playlist or not. And this is gonna be my stream playlist for a little while.
Okay.
So the more songs, the better. But,
Sorry, anybody that's actively watching. I'm adding a really bad list of songs to Lily's song playlist for her stream, and it's kind of hysterical. Paper Planes, MIA, Roger Miller's Dang Me.
Probably have something in the neighborhood of 3 to 5 minutes left. Now most of these songs are probably gonna go in. If there's anything that's like too vulgar or overly sexual, I will probably pull it. But meme songs, anything, yeah, they're all probably gonna go in.
Yeah, screw it, we'll take it.
Bang.
Oh, freaking hell, goddamn y'all. Hey, Ryan. Hello, hello. Oh, I got a fish. Alright, nice. Anything here? I
Egg
will
one in
throw the egg
myself.
away for. Not really. Alright, looks like we're just gonna be leaving. I'm doing a thing too. What are you doing? Are you streaming right now?
Yeah, I'm in a song.
Or what do you mean you're boring? You're boring. Throw away the egg for the video editing. Ah, nice.
Okay, back to it.
What's that right there?
I'm gonna pull this frickin' wheel sensor. Is this?
Well, I'm going to go. I honestly forgot that was on the ground.
Yeah, it'll be time lapse. We can deal with a couple of
Kill that, and then we're gonna just.
seconds of dead space. Yeah, I fought with that thing and I just could not get it out. So what I ended up doing was removing the wire and moving it around the strut so I could hang the knuckle down freely without tension on the wire.
That's a good item
Get
too.
the settings up over here to turn SSR off. God killed the queen. Oh boy.
What's really funny is I've never had a manual transmission where the CV axle is always just doused in oil.
Alright.
That's weird to me.
You guys are in your final minute to request songs.
But all of this is useful, so
That pin is almost expired.
No, 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 no. No, how am I ever?
Probably like 20 seconds left. Any final songs?
Ow. Alright, fine. Screw it. Screw it. We're leaving. We're leaving.
okay, well that's all.
Oh,
Oh, did I not move the camera when I did? I didn't move the camera when I did the drive shaft. I think.
dang, I don't have a yippee whacker, man.
Okay.
If I had a yippee whacker, I would absolutely have gotten it.
Is that the wrong one?
I mean, actually, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh no!
Yeah, and there's nothing to pry on that side. That
Son of
passenger side was kind of a pain in the butt.
Expired. SSR is off.
And of course, you probably
Now.
took that item too, didn't you?
Oh.
Where's your nest?
Oh,
Where's your
boy.
nest? Where's your nest?
How many did you add?
Video?
We're gonna cut there, then I walk away, then I do stuff.
Songs.
That one takes forever to pop. Pretty good.
All my
Pretty good.
fellas can definitely go in the playlist.
What did you take? What did you take?
We'll listen to about 20 seconds of each song.
Alright, thank you for bringing it back. I appreciate it.
Cthulhu smoking on the back
Thank you,
porch?
thank you.
Excuse me?
Alright, we know there's a worm, there's a dog, and there's a bad dog. That's not great.
Wait, we can
I'm
add
actually
that
going
back
for
to you.
that. That gift box again, actually. I'm going. I'm risking it.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could see something from the top, from the transfer case, but you couldn't. So, not important for the purposes of the video. So it's going to get cut out along with all of whatever the hell this is that I'm doing.
Okay, he's kind of hit or miss with me.
Yeah, the rear axle. Of course. I didn't get footage of it.
I'll add this one.
Oh, dang it. Alright, there's a spider literally blocking it. I can't go for it.
They probably are.
Good 20 minutes to pull out. That's good.
Okay. What is this, Lemmy?
Two bad endhogs, a worm, and a dog. This ain't great. I need to get out of the range of the dog ASAP. Yeah, that spider just had to go. Just had to be right where the frickin' gift box was. That could potentially maybe got in the egg and thrown at the yippee. But 3
Okay.
that's not too bad. We're still. I mean, that was like pure greed going on right there.
It's dumb.
I was able to.
No, it's dumb. That'll go on. This was not Lemmy.
Out of 517, where's all the loot? I call shenanigans. I wonder where all that loot was. Alright,
I
okay,
didn't like it though.
screw it, we'll just go. I didn't even see a single key.
Hands are wet after washing them.
I don't think I've heard this one.
Let alone like a locked door as well.
It's a lot slower than what I remember 21 Pilots being.
Jeez. How did I live? Where's this turret?
Oh god, this is gonna be fucking wild.
Yippee!
This whole playlist is gonna be a mess.
You have a key, Yippee? Or anything? Okay, I draw a pickle drink. I'm not gonna grab it just yet. Everything is on. I don't want that Yippee taking anything.
Hmm.
Yippee.
Bunch of standing around doing nothing.
Alright, let's go clear out big room.
Yeah, I'll keep that one too.
Now let me. You're kidding me. What a turret placement. What
That
kind
goes
of
on. I added
turret
that one.
placement was that? Like, how are you supposed to survive? I mean, I think I could turn around. I should have done. Oh, it's our first death of the day. 120. Oh my god, we're at 120.
We're in ads, so I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna say
Usually,
no,
I can make quick
What?
on the first, like,
but I am gonna wait because
I hit the freaking.
and I don't think it's fair. See, this is supposed to be a community thing. If people can't listen to at least parts of the songs, this is for the most part going to be my new stream playlist, at least for a little bit. Did I see everyone in 3 minutes?
game. Accept my inbox.
For those who can still hear me, I am not a part of a song.
Alright, we need a key, need a key. Oh, you're kidding me?
You can still jump in. I think I have it.
Locker room
I
and
have to
pickles on
enable
that
it.
side? Alright, you know what?
I think I have it set up that you can just listen along in Discord.
There's pickles and there's a locker room right there. I'm gonna risk it. I'll waste the time to get it.
Looking for tools.
Single item to come back with. Hopefully it'll be fine.
It's set up again.
Oh, not tools. Looking for something to hang the caliper on, that's right. Because the shop does not have just like a bunch of ratchet straps and bungee cords laying around. Which I don't get. That's like minimum for a shop. Bungee cord, string, twine, something. A bunch of it.
Look, it's true. I am not a part of the song. But I'm aware. Oh God. We've got 8 songs on the playlist and a lot to go. Hello. It's a menu.
Alright.
Stream cannot hear you. Let me fix that. There we go. Now stream.
Yeah, wasted so much time. It is what it is.
Okay.
Hopefully there's another door
I
there.
just fixed it.
Yeah, okay, there's more places I can look
I
around.
literally just
Well,
fixed
this
it.
is unlocking this door right here. Who knows? This could be like the crappiest locker room of all time. I don't want to waste. What already time I've already wasted. I can at least secure a
Oh,
36.
I'm scared. I'm scared about what this playlist is gonna become.
Let's go. Wonder if I should have just reset.
For some reason,
I
it
didn't
doesn't
see
let
anything
me
on the other side of
listen
this.
at all.
I probably would just reset though.
It's because I'm not playing anything. But you should be able to. I reconnected my Spotify. Back.
Alright, we're
Weirdo.
getting loot. Nice.
Riveting content. But if I do it on stream, I'm more likely to stay on task. Tomorrow's going to be doing some Volkswagen stuff. Maybe some Civic stuff. If tomorrow's not Civic stuff, then it'll have to be Friday. I'm probably also going to end this stream whenever I end it. Go and eat and whatever other stuff. Daily stuff. I'm going to do dishes and stuff like that. So when I end this stream, do some things, I'll probably come back and start up a Delta V stream.
This is probably gonna go in, but I don't think I've heard this Missio song either.
It is one of my favorite Missio songs. That's why I did it.
I like Deep Blue Sea and Get High. Is it working?
Look at all that noise.
Yeah.
Alright. Also, Cord, if you want, you can get in here too. Just join general, I'll pull you down.
I feel like maybe we should return this loot and go check out main, like already. Well, let's we can at least look down here. I'll play 'em right now.
I gotta listen to a bit more than this.
Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna take this out, I think.
That's fair.
Very slow
We'll have
song.
time to go check out main.
Yeah. But basically, I was listening to Demons from Missio, and my friend was telling me, "But you only listen to that one song from Missio?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it was like, when we get back home, you listen to more Missio songs. There's one you want to go like.
Missio is a good group.
Oh my God, it's hard.
It is a chord.
I love this song. Like,
Not a genre I normally listen to, but I'm kind of
yeah,
vibing with it.
it's literally called Data, and how can I not like it?
See, this is good hip hop and rap in my opinion. You can actually make out what they're saying.
Or almost.
Yeah. And the lyrics is not one normal sentence,
No, it's not all about hoes and bitches.
Yeah. And that's nice as that is for some people, that's not what life is all about.
I feel like this was a chord
Know what I should do?
Precedential song, I just don't have it up.
Oh no, you get out of here.
I could make a list of commands and put them as my standard description in OBS while I'm still doing YouTube stuff, which I'm still gonna do YouTube streams, probably. Well, I have to, because like if I'm out in the garage doing stuff, car stuff is gonna be on YouTube.
I try to keep it as
Oh, it's right there. Right next to the ship.
safer,
Alright, we're gonna separate the yippee whacker.
as safer as possible.
Ignore me taking out the wrong bolts.
Clear, we're
The
all
big one I'm mostly scared of that you might not like is ERP, but it's literally just the title.
The only way
And
I remember
I-
this song is it has to be like extremely not appropriate for stream.
Okay, because I think because I put the instrumental version, which is literally just the music, which is very chill, but I think the actual music you'd hate. But yes, I'm now going to box at you.
Worst case scenario, they bring it back to the ship.
That's gonna go in. I'm not even gonna continue playing that. That's just gonna go in.
There's a few songs I thought I was like, isn't this like typical free music?
Welcome back, Sana. You did miss the playlist creation, unfortunately. We're going through the songs
As long
right
as you
now.
keep like looking at them every now and then, like pretty much the direction you want them to go.
This was a chord song.
This is very chill, I like it.
Oh, it's got good vibes.
Alright, nice. We're at the item.
Let's see.
I'm a very simple person. If it's about being ordinary or has space in the name, I like.
Yes, that was a chord song.
We'll see what simply we have first. Alright, I'm going to.
This was runs.
Line of sight with these guys would be fine. Oh my god, is there 3 of them now, or just 2?
I've got the list up now.
8 o'clock.
Alright.
We have 3:22.
Okay, that is not what I expected off of that start.
This is like maybe we'll get lucky and have a night one bring it.
They're very fair. I mean, before I switched to Spotify, I used to go on YouTube and run my mix. Use this for like literally anything.
Yeah, most
And it's
of the
only
music
because
they
of a
wanted
friend
to
I
use
actually
it.
switched. Yeah, and it's only because of a friend who insisted for me to switch to Spotify so we could listen to music together. That I actually switched to Spotify.
Got it. No, this one's good.
I don't know how the
That's a
game
pause.
sound is amazing.
They're a fantastic band.
It's like
Which chord?
Still,
If you like
funky
them,
and chill.
if you like them, you might like Poor Man's Poison. I don't know if you've listened to Poor Man's Poison.
Alright, we're out of here.
This is a classic music.
Pop them there.
The fucking Willow over here.
It should be around.
Very fair.
Alright, we got a wormy butt.
I mean, you can't go wrong with such a classic.
Poor Man's Poison's actually really good. Highly recommend it. I'm actually surprised none of it made it on here.
Fine.
Alright, this is not the version.
I don't remember what the hell I was doing there.
Gonna get.
Out of here. Smiley.
Runs, this was the version you wanted?
Oh my god, why is there so many of them?
Is Ron even there still?
I think he is.
I
I
hope
mean,
he
it's getting added, no matter what. It's actually really good. Just when I saw Satisfaction, not the version I
The
thought it
classic.
was.
Okay.
That's what I thought you wanted. Let me pull that up because I'm gonna add that no matter what.
Just a good song.
You can add the OG at the end. Should be good.
I already have it in my fucking.
Oh my god, John or a 90 home. How funny.
Probably could have found apparatus maybe, but
We'll add that. There we go.
you don't want to risk being there too long.
Oh, yeah, it should be on shuffle anyways. So
Yeah, it's gonna be on shuffle.
Yeah, I think weather's clear. Let's go.
Okay. And when I work on cars, I take a bunch of breaks because
I wonder who.
I just can't do 100% at all times anymore. Can't.
it is a banger of a song.
It is a good song. I wonder who this was. And I wonder where they got it from.
I don't know. Please.
Everyone knows Sandstorm. If you don't know Sandstorm, you were born like yesterday. It's going in the playlist.
Oh
This
man.
is the only song you could add to one this song without getting trolled.
Bottles as well. Bottle heaven over
I
here.
don't actually know this song.
Anything else?
Curse of the Soul.
I'm surprised no one did like Crazy Frog.
I should have done it.
Corridors is
Yeah.
Like, when
Hey.
any type of music in. Oh, this playlist is gonna be so fucking wild.
hopefully not too
We
many.
are gonna go straight upbeat
Never bring back.
to the lyrics start 40 seconds in. Ducky.
Hello, Octo.
That's going in.
Hey man. Oh, you're kidding me.
But how about Ducky?
Oh hey.
This almost reminds me of
That's a
my
big
life
break.
playlist.
That's all I'm saying. If Glow Bus goes in. Oh my god. What the fuck? Pirates exist? We've been live for almost 2 hours and Octo just redeemed Pirates? GG, Octo.
Oh wait, sure, we gotta check out that room still.
Yeah, and I never managed to redeem first because it always says it's already been expired.
Who put this in?
What is this music?
Why?
It's not even telling me who put it in anymore, it's just saying Spotify now.
Oh no.
Sure. Like here. This is the queue. And literally all it says for Redeemer now is Spotify.
Spotify wanted this song to be in.
Spotify wanted this song.
Pickles. Our Lord and Savior Pickle.
Like the second time since I've got back to the stream.
True.
Hmm.
This is very long of an intro.
Alright. Put these
I want to
outside,
keep
right back
listening,
where it is.
but I also kind of just want to say no
Honestly, probably should start bringing
because
everything
of how
back.
long this startup is.
I think we got more than we have too many trips we have to take already. It's about noon. Yeah.
That's a lot of time.
Wait, where am I going? Just this way and this way. Try to-
Okay, despite the longest fuck intro, I actually kind of dig it, so...
It's literally country music.
It's old country.
It is good.
It's back when country was in
Weird bitches and
It is.
pickup trucks.
Yeah. It is good. Good old country
Alright,
music.
alright, alright.
So we are up to 27 songs in the playlist.
And this is where I feel like the
You know, Ron, people can be a new artist and still make country music.
Well,
That's
I'm
still
saying
country.
that's-
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
That's very much old country music.
Thank you.
Cherokee
The
no.
shell pineapple's not my ear
His
holes.
items will land on
There's a
top
lot
of
of
it.
waste pineapple. There's 4 ear holes today.
Seems a little easier. I don't know.
Also, learn that doesn't work
Take some time
if
to
it's in
practice with the user, and maybe
text.
get good with it. But I feel like with solo, you either want to use the jetpack or you want to use the user. Like,
I don't know if there's lyrics on this song, but
both of them are kind of
it's a vibe.
sort of expensive. I feel it's a waste of time.
Alright.
Big waste of money to get both.
This is still, yeah, still very
Height and, like, why would
hype.
you pick the cruiser?
Kinda.
Yeah,
It's a weird mix.
If I were, I'm spending most of my time.
That's an interesting title.
I have a feeling this was runs.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Fox.
That special feeling we get when the cockles of our hearts.
Only,
Below the cockles.
is it like just
Maybe in the
the
subcockle
cold?
area.
The subcockle area, what?
No, too serious.
Maybe even in the cold area.
What?
You're welcome in, Fox. Appreciate you stopping by.
Daddy.
I'm just a regular Joe with a regular job. I'm your average white suburbanite slob. I like football and porno and books about war. I got an average house with a nice hardwood floor. My wife and my job, my kids and my car.
What is this?
I'll add it. I don't know if it fits in with the playlist, but I'll add it.
Lily, at one point, nothing of it was a playlist because it's just a mess.
Already skipped through it. Dennis Leary's I'm an asshole.
Not what I expected.
And you know what's amazing? That artist from Eurovision, they're non-binary and they were rescued during that performance.
Alright, we'll add it.
I don't know why I didn't put the camera on this. That was dumb of me.
Why do I recognize this beat?
Why do I recognize this beat?
I had food poisoning for the first time like last year. My God. I wasn't like a bug thing.
Oh, this is chill. I like it.
This was me screwing with the transfer case when I didn't have to, so it's not relevant to the video
Yeah, okay.
because I ended up undoing what I did anyway. So we can cut him out.
Up to 31 songs now. And this
I
one-
wonder how long the playlist will
This
be
is
at the
probably
end.
Well, that needs to go.
I don't
You
yeah.
remembered that.
Okay, I mean, no, wait.
So
Like
like
30
30 songs in the play, or
in the queue.
There's 4 others I could look into,
This video is going to take a while. I don't know that I'll get done editing it today.
Like, what the heck?
we already have almost 2 hours left.
Damn it.
The thing is, my live playlist stopped displaying the amount of hours on Spotify. I am just like
but exactly, that's, I think that's the biggest thing.
1,021
Okay.
songs live.
Run.
That's the only mark.
I know you requested this one. If this isn't the song I think it is, it's not going in.
Oh, I think Tiger Hawk just took my...
No, this is next one.
There's a...
It is the song I thought it was. Let's go again.
That's literally you're in traffic.
If it was anything other than opening up and move it, get out the way, I was gonna deny it. Literally the song I thought it was.
Also, I like how when I added Legend of Rent, you directly went like, that's from values. Yes, but I don't listen to music only because it's from values.
I left to the right, and like immediately after Gold Dust, and I'm like, you're just going down value set again, aren't you?
Yeah, so this whole thing's going away.
Is that really a Lily Buddy playlist if there's no gold dust?
Valid. Okay. I will accept that criticism. That is valid criticism.
We're going really, 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 really. Slow it down, handle their own business.
And you otherwise you just like sneak that song in anyway.
Actually, I didn't put anything like that in. I added 3 songs, 2 of them were fucking 21 Pilots.
Wow, there's a lot of stuff getting cut out. That's something I'm doing.
This is gonna be so fucking wild. I don't even want to listen to this. Why is this not in my likes? What the fuck is wrong with me? How's that?
Probably because your Spotify account or something.
Okay, so we've gotten through 2 clips. There's 2 more to go. And we're down from 7.5 hours
2 hours, 4 minutes.
to 4,
Oh my god.
4 hours 22, 23. Sweet. I'm gonna run to the bathroom again. I'll be right back.
No.
Which rock though? I think I ate it.
I can say no.
It's golden 10 anyways, yeah, that works. I can't help but get very liked idle Spotify vibes from this playlist so far.
Why did we just suddenly go to like a fucking rockabilly?
Okay, going to the bathroom.
It's like something I expect to hear in a fucking retro diner.
Well, it's from the 30s, of course it is.
Going in the playlist.
We went back, yeah, we went back like to freaking old.
What the fuck am I listening to?
Look at the lyrics.
I don't want
They make the lyrics make no sense. We're basically pressure with the and with like people make trap with like lyrics that have no sense. What if
Okay.
actually made one?
I'm going 2.5 hours already. Wow.
It's going on. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's not. I'll put it on.
Hell yeah. The contrast between the music I put just before in this.
What am I listening to?
Music.
See, when I hear bubble pop, I expect like Aqua, like Barbie doll,
Or Barbie Girl.
not this.
I'll
That
add it.
is
Not at all what I expected from the name of that song.
That one I added.
I'm actually surprised it's the only fucking Barbarian song that got added in.
Welcome to the Internet is like 10 minutes long or something.
Barbarian has a ton of songs. I like the beat.
I could literally do this on the drums.
I don't know what the fuck I'm listening to, but I like the beat.
I don't think that's the point of this screen chord.
But actually add this to playlist.
Ah,
Oh god. No, we're not listening to all of that, Gordon. That's why you wanted to know how long the song should be. 9 minutes 42.
Hey, but it does sound epic.
I imagine going into like the beginning of a boss fight with the start of the song.
Yeah.
This is just straight up fucking RPG boss music.
RPG boss music that's not somehow uploaded onto Spotify. Which game is that from, Quite, if you know? Typical for music from me.
I said yow.
most of the rest of this is just me looking for that damn bolt.
That actually, no, that sounds about right. Fucking DMC music goes hard.
This whole thing's probably gonna get cut out.
It's this album.
I don't know what that song was. Oh my god, this playlist is going to be fucking wild. Still have all this.
Oh my god!
I gave you guys too much power. I should have given you 10 minutes instead of 15.
And you might have been able to also put less long songs to be requested somehow.
Very slow song. No, see. You didn't.
Yeah, this. So there's a clip in 4
That was me.
that's gonna be showing where that freaking bolt is.
You edit this?
No, Mumford and Sons. Runs was just saying he didn't get Mumford and Sons in there. No, I did. Yeah, I'm gonna add this one.
Yeah, look at that giant chunk
This
just
is
gone.
the classic White Rabbit. This song is so trippy. So I got a funny story about this song actually. I had listened to this song while working third shift originally. And I go to a theme park for the Halloween event every year. And
Oh, which one?
Kings Dominion, Northern Virginia.
Hell yeah.
And one of the scare actors there
Actually saying the words of that song, like, I fucking know that song!
It took me a minute. I walked by after hearing it. I'm like, wait, I know what that's from.
That's amazing. Get distracted.
Why does this sound like the same person behind I'm going to bark at you, even though it isn't? Oh
No,
my,
this is good old.
it's only 30 seconds?
Yes, it is very short.
Oh my god.
That song is from Henry Stickmin games.
No, Octo. Yeah, that can go on the playlist. Probably these songs you're not gonna hear much of when they're just going on the playlist.
I mean, do you really need to hear a lot of this to know that it's gonna go on the playlist?
What is this noise in my head?
No, it's the 5.5-minute version. You can't request anything more than 10 minutes.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, we
I
can
made-
cut out me
I
drinking water.
Made my friends listen to that song, and my friend was like, "Okay, yeah, so this is going into my like songs."
It'll go on the playlist. I don't know if it's going on my likes. I'm very confused by
That is very fair.
Don't know that I needed to cut that out, but it's cut out now. Look at that.
Worst case
Down
scenario,
about 4 hours. So, Colin, anybody else that might be
Oh my God, this
lurking
is
around,
music.
I've got
This
thoughts.
has been the entire fucking playlist.
Let me
Songs are dead.
make Lily quieter so I can think to myself. So,
You see,
there's a few things on this thing that you really need to know where they're at before going into the job. Because otherwise you're going to sit there beating your head against the wall and it's going to just piss you off. Should I leave them in their relevant positions in the video, or should I put them at the front? Because if I'm looking for a video that I can't find something, I don't want to watch 2.5 hours of freaking video to find the one bolt that I need, that I just simply can't find. I'd prefer it to be at the front. But like, is that reasonable?
What the heck is this?
I've listened to this song so many fucking times. I'm
Actually surprised it's not
on my playlist.
Oops.
Oh my god.
That's not the old country.
Susie and a couple had a red-headed son. No name suited him, Jim, Jack, or Joe. They just called him a Billy Bio. Billy, Billy Bio, watch where you go. Yes? Yes?
Alright. I don't like the way they say bye you, but okay.
Billy Bio.
You say Wideo?
And this is all in search of that bolt, which we'll see in the next clip, so... Two hours of pushing broom miles, 8 by 12 full bedroom
I
mama.
actually added a song. You guys get to listen to this for a second.
Okay, we're gonna like cut it there. And the rest of this is probably just me searching for that bolt. So we can probably just like cut most of this out. Looking for bolt. Looking for bolt, looking for bolt, looking for bolt. How's that bolt? Looking for the bolt. Looking for the bolt. Where's the bolt? Can't find the bolt. Where's the bolt? Where's the bolt? Where's that freaking bolt?
I think Runs knows the song I just added.
The instrumental of this song is very chill, but the music is very much not paperwork. It's like two-person doing ERT pretending to be Pokemon.
Oh
If
god.
that can give you a vibe of the lyrics.
Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. I'll add it because it reminds me of a laser tag.
Yeah, this whole thing's gonna get cut out. This is me trying to figure out where the heck that bolt is. And I'd been here for 8 hours already at this point anyway. I was kind of irritated and hot and sweaty and annoyed and...
Oh my god, there's still like 10, 15 songs left.
Woman sitting home with a month-old child. Oh, dang me. Dang me. They ought to take a rope and hang me.
3 hours. That's 3 hours.
Okay, so I don't know that I'm gonna do, what time is it? 1300? I don't know that I'm gonna do voiceover stuff today. I want to get through the rest of this clip, or I want to get through this last clip and get it shortened. I'm probably not gonna get this video, well, so I guess the question is do I do a game stream later?
Wait, I didn't
After dishes and eating and house and home stuff? Or do I jump back into video editing and finish this video? Doing the voiceover is...
Can't tell me what to do.
I don't respond to chat because it's voiceover, I'm doing the video, so it's like, does it really need to be on the stream?
I mean, you'll make the news, but like,
I don't know, like,
you're not gonna profit from it, and in any way.
you know, probably better to do off stream. Just so I can collect my thoughts and I'm not thinking about stream stuff. So I'll probably do a game stream later. Because I want to get back into like some sort of schedule, not letting things just run away from me, and actually do some stuff as opposed to wallowing in my own frickin' self-pity like I've been doing.
Also a really slow song.
Actually, what I think I want to do is I'm hungry. I think I want to stop it here and go eat. Been going 3 hours. And then I'll come back later. And I might do some of this while I eat. I don't know. It's just... I don't know that
Oh no.
I need to edit during stream. It just helps keep me on task a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go eat something and do some dishes right now before my roommates get home. And they're, you know, wanting to cook dinner or whatever. So we have dishes and stuff for dinner.
Anything classic
So-
is 100% going in.
Yeah, I will see you guys later.
We're just
If you
gonna
came by, thanks for dropping by. It's been a
go through
blast.
all the last songs I added then.
And
I'll open my,
we'll see you later. We'll see you later,
that's
Colin.
nice.
Sana, if you're still there. We'll see you guys later. Hope you have a good night, a good day, a good yes, a good no, a good orange, a good red, good whatever it is that you're doing. and we will see you later.